Hello. Welcome to First Dog on the Moon's spoken cartoons. I'm First Dog on the Moon, and this is a cartoon about stick insects. Everyone loves stick insects. This cartoon was published on Wednesday, the 6th of August 2025, in The Guardian. It is a three-frame cartoon, and as usual, it has a little heading at the top as well. So let's take a look. Starting with the heading, there is a picture of what is probably me, and I have a little love heart coming out of my head because I can see a stick insect over there on the right-hand side of the frame. You can tell it's a stick insect because it looks like a stick, but also has little wings and legs. The text above it reads, "Stick insects. Everyone loves stick insects. What's not to love? It's an insect that looks like a stick. Genius." And now the good news, which has us moving to frame one. Stick insect scientists are reporting a previously unrecorded stick insect in far north Queensland. A new stick insect. Acrophila alta is 40 centimetres long and looks like a stick. I love them. Underneath that text, there is an image I drew of two stick insect scientists. They're in the forest surrounded by trees and bushes, and one of the stick insects scientists is pointing and saying, "Is that one? No. Oh, is that one? No." And they're both looking, tucked away over on the right-hand side, halfway up a tree, is in fact a stick insect, but they can't see it. And the text beneath them reads, "Found high in the trees near Mount Hypipamie, it may turn out to be Australia's heaviest insect as well. A record previously held by some other heavy insect, which is not something I really want to think about." And there's an asterisk which takes us down to the footnote at the bottom of the cartoon, and that reads, "Allegedly the giant burrowing cockroach, Macropanacea rhinoceros." We're into frame two now. Down the bottom of the frame, I have drawn a stick insect and a scale, which reads 40 centimetres, and also a descriptor saying weighs 44 grams, and that's pointing at the stick insect. And in the other corner, there's a small person who's looking up adoringly at the enormous 40 centimetre stick insect. The text at the top of the frame reads, "Apparently 70% of our insect species have never been scientifically described. It is amazing how much is in the world that we do not know. So why didn't anyone see this great honking stick insect until now? Firstly, it lives high in the trees, and maybe every time the stick insect scientists came around, it was at the shops or visiting friends until this last time when they did see it. Also, it doesn't make any noise, and most importantly, it looks like a stick." On to frame three, and the text at the top reads, "Even more amazing, it is not even Australia's longest stick insect. That happens to be Stenomorpha gargantua, who comes in at 61.5 centimetres. And that is still not the world's longest stick insect. That honour belongs to Phryganistria chinensis, who lives in China and has been measured at 64 centimetres." And then I have another scale. Uh, the measure is 65 centimetres, and I've drawn a baguette because they're 65 centimetres long. It's a French baguette. It's smoking a Gauloise. Then next to it is number one, which is Phryganistria chinensis, who is 64 centimetres. Next to it is number two, Stenomorpha gargantua. Next to that is a newborn baby. Those are 50 centimetres long. It's adorable. Next to that is Acrophila alta, number three. That's our 40 centimetre long stick insect. And the text beneath that reads, 64 centimetres seems longer than any insect needs to be, but that is none of my business. Whatever happens, I hope being known about works out for Acrophila alta." And that's it for First Dog on the Moon's spoken cartoons for this edition. I've had a lovely time. I hope you've had a lovely time. Do us a favour, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Yeah, because if I get enough subscriptions, YouTube will send a live polar bear to my house. I think that would be great. Thanks for listening.